Hello and welcome back to Tukey's Tech Tips. Okay, this video is about saving your computer's battery. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this is mainly just for Windows users with Windows 11 in mind. However, people that have Windows 10 can still use some of these tips. However, Windows 10 will be obsolete either next year or this year, at the end of this year, or next year, the year before, or year after, whatever. It's going to be obsolete. Everybody's going to be forced to switch over to Windows 11, so might as well already get used to the system. So, unless you're a business or a school, Microsoft will not support Windows 10 for personal use because it's Microsoft. I don't make the rules. I don't work for them. It's whatever. But I'm going to show you how you can use Windows 11 to harness your computer's capabilities to the best of its potential. So right here where there's my cursor, like I'm just flying it around right here, we're going to go to the battery. Okay, step one, always have it on battery saver mode unless you're playing a game or doing a video call. It will screw things up any other way. So right here, right by the microphone and right by where the time says, the day. So we're just going to go right here. Always click this on, battery saver mode. It will like automatically save your battery. So I'll give you an example here. So what I just did was unclick it. It made my screen brighter. Okay. So the speaker as well, have it down to here, to like somewhere in the nice sweet spot. Nowhere above 50%, but nowhere like really close to 50%. Like 20 is fine, but the reason why I say this is the louder your speakers are, the more your computer has to work to generate sound. On top of that, it's going to break your speakers. So if you have it like close to here and you can hear it, that's fine. I typically have it like right there, between 3 and 6 for me. That's where you typically have it. However, when there's friends and or you're streaming from the computer and your computer is the audio source and you don't have an external speaker, that's fine. Occasional use only. But when it comes to keeping the computer alive as long as possible, lower the speakers. It'll save you a lot of money. As well as battery, you're going to click battery save, and boom, just like that. I don't know if you guys can't really see the difference, but it lowers the screen brightness, just like that. Also, it does things in the background too. It switches some performance settings. So speaking about performance settings, let's go and click this number 37. 37 is the percentage of your battery. So make sure you keep an eye on that. Okay, so boom, just right here. It gives you your battery details. Okay, when was the computer turned on? It was turned on at 4 a.m. Why am I doing this video at 4 a.m.? Well, I created the script at 4 a.m. and then started filming at 5. So there we go. So it shows you, okay, my peak performance was at 10 a.m. yesterday. And then it went down and up and down and up. Okay, if you want more details, you can always click more details and it'll pop it up. And then it will show you what apps are running in the background, etc., etc. So let's go back. And it'll just open up the settings again. And then, okay. So right here where it says energy recommendations, lower your carbon footprint by applying these recommendations. Just click it. It's designed for your device. Okay, so I make sure to have one of these settings turned on, off rather, and all of them turned on. So basically, it creates the best energy efficiency for your computer. So for you, it might show all of them apply. Okay, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to click apply all. And just like that, it fixes it in the background. You don't have to go through just like Windows 10 or Windows 7 or Windows 8. Have to go through the individual setting, find it, click it, and then hope it works, and then hope it doesn't forget it. Nowadays, the software has been utilized to the best of its ability to basically all you have to do is just click apply, and it'll work just like that. So back to power and battery. Another thing I'd like to point out is, okay, well, cool. I don't want 3 minutes. I don't want my computer to go to sleep after 3 minutes. Well, if you're watching a video, that's fine. If you're streaming, it's fine. If you're playing a game, it's fine. However, if you're on Word or doing an email and you don't touch your computer for 3 minutes, you might be thinking, or you might be in the bathroom, or you might be eating, or whatever. I get it. How do I fix that? Okay. Well, I just click it. Okay. So I just click it. So I could click, turn my screen off after 3 minutes, or turn my device to sleep after 3 minutes. You choose. So I clicked it, and it brought up this. So on battery is what this computer's at right now. It's 30-something% on battery life. If it was plugged in, it would say charging or plugged in or whatever. So on battery, you could change that to never, 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, or just keep it at 3, keep it at 5. Maybe I want 10. Yeah, I want 5. That's what I want. I want 5 minutes. And when it's charging, I never need to shut off. It's already getting power. But the computer thinks otherwise. So always keep that in your recommendations, okay? It's your computer, and you choose what to do with it, okay? So I'm going to go back and click apply all. See what I did? It just changed it and wants it to go back. So I'll just listen to it for right now. I clicked apply all. And then there's this thing called Bluetooth on your computer. You go to Bluetooth settings right here, Bluetooth and device. Make sure it's turned off. Typically, you don't really have, like, granted, I don't know what you have, but the majority of users, when it comes to Windows computers, what I've noticed is they don't have a Bluetooth device connected to their computer. Bluetooth is just always on. And that's just another thing that, one, it's emitting radiation. Two, if you're not using it, why waste the battery power, the processing power, and just the overall time of the computer wasting its resources on keeping Bluetooth on? So I would just recommend turning that off. Also, from a cybersecurity standpoint, if you turn that off, it'll save you a lot. If you go to like Starbucks, right, and your Bluetooth is on, or not Starbucks, but a coffee shop or anywhere, right, anywhere where there's free Wi-Fi, and you put your computer down, and it might not be connected to the Wi-Fi, but it's always transmitting Bluetooth. And that creates a vulnerability for somebody to hack into your device. So it's just also, from a safety security standpoint, always have that off. Unless you're using it for your smartwatch or your headphones or whatever, your phone, your camera, your mouse, your pen, your touchpad, pen. I mean, it just gives you what you want to connect it to. But always be careful with Bluetooth, especially when it's coming to saving your computer's battery life. On top of that, let's go to the Windows Update settings. So this feature can make or break your piggy bank. What I mean by that is your computer is probably like the 20th device you've invested your time in and you want it to last. Having it do updates is the best part, but also the worst part. So what I would recommend for you to do is, when it comes to Windows, is have this feature where it says get the latest and greatest updates. Okay, it'll just send you a notification, right? Security updates are fine, but when it comes to new updates, like brand new, like new updates to the system hardware and stuff, don't do it until it's already bin tested and there's a second update after the update, that says bug fixes and all this other stuff, because bugs, when it comes to computers and phones and all that, it drains your battery, or it does something that you don't want to do. So always just make sure you're notified when it comes in and do it. Not do the update, but just wait. Another thing is startup. So there's a feature, if you go into find settings right here, is just startup. It will show you every app that you have on your computer that turns on at startup. You can turn those off, but it's not much of a concern. However, if you have a computer that has a lot of things running in the background, it is a concern. Thank you for watching Tukey Simple Tech Tips. I hope you have a good one. Catch you on the next one. Peace.